I will certainly be happy to answer any questions you may have. Vincent, I think as well, so why don't you come and join me up here? And if you have any questions for the Commissioner Anderson, I'm sure he could be persuaded to answer a question or two as well.
Commissioner, would you mind getting in the... Sure. Can I flip this back?
Sure. Sure. Come on, folks.
Do you plan any kind of commemoration or plaque or ceremony at the actual manhole uptown later today?
I haven't, I'll confess, I haven't been up there, but I looked at maps, and subsequently, I believe that the actual location, which we don't have definitively, but has since been replaced by a housing project up there. There's a super block or two in that vicinity, so it may not really exist in the same condition. But I have a free day, I might wander up there and check it out. But I have no intention of, at least as of now, of commemorating it. But maybe you guys. I have to get some snow tomorrow.
So, I know none of you are zoologists, but to speculate in terms of, the sewers aren't necessarily very sanitary. Can you speculate on the conditions, whether or not an alligator
Cleanest water ever, he said.
But they're not, it's not treated yet. They're in the water.
It's tough to say. We do find other kinds of creatures in there. We found turtles and we find fish from time to time. Whether an alligator can survive very long,
Eight feet long though, and weighing 125 pounds sounds like it was pretty thin. It sounds to me like it probably it was starving to death at that time.
It does mention it was very weak.
Yeah.
One of the, I've done a little scientific investigation, and one of the sort of the prevailing theories poo-pooing the idea of at least permanent alligator settlement in the sewers is that in fact the E. coli and other bacteria would really would kill them in due time. But it seems that this instance was a little bit of a freak, perhaps, right? It only talks about one. It was fairly large. Probably wasn't down there in a cluster. One thing I failed to mention in my talk, though, that's kind of important worth noting, is that whether this was or was not true, an important aspect historically is that this is a genesis date. The idea of the legend of alligators in the sewers is pervasive, and now we can actually point to a moment in time when that legend burst upon the public consciousness, and it's 75 years old today.
Well, back in 1935, there were still sailing ships coming in on the west side.
Well, this was on the east side.
Right. But there were still sailors who were coming up from warmer climes.
Pleasure craft and things like that.
The alligator and
Wasn't there a crocodile in the North Lake Central Park?
A caiman, I believe. That was about 5 years ago. And now we've got coyotes in Colombia.
rabies in Central Park. Raccoons.
One more question.
So will there be an alligator balloon in the Thanksgiving Day parade?
That's a great suggestion, actually.
Come on, guys.
Trying to sell an idea.
And shouldn't New York City have an official reptile?
Does it?
Yeah.
We should have an official reptile.
Look it up.
What about
and
some school should have a team that's named the Alligators or something, the
I came from a
Gators.
school with a team called the Peg Legs.
Oh, dear.
I'll throw in a plug here for your department and also for the economy of the city. If you're excited about this like I am and you want to show your pride, you can head right over to the city store, the ground level of the municipal building, and buy a t-shirt that very similar to this, shows an alligator crawling out of a manhole cover. It's the official t-shirt of the Department of Environmental Protection. And the caption says, "The legend lives."
Pretty good. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
On that note, I'll thank you all for coming. We need to chase ourselves away out of here so another conference can come in. But I really appreciate you being here. And if any of you are not on my Borough Historian email list and would like to be, just give your email address to my colleague Mark there. He'll be happy to take it, and I can keep you notified of events like this that my office does to celebrate your district. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.